And welcome back to the Thursdays Are the Best Days podcast, episode 240. That's it. 240. That's it. Call it quits.
That is it.
240. No. Last podcast of the year. Woo!
Oh shit, I didn't even think about that, huh?
Next week's next year.
You know, it do be like that.
Ah, yeah. Yep. Next year will be 2023. But yeah, last, year. It happened. It was there.
It was a year.
Yeah, I don't know. What fuck.
That's
Can't
about
think
all
of
I can fucking say.
I don't know. We only did like one memorable thing, I guess.
Yeah.
We had I mean, as a group, we kind of just went on a trip and that was about it.
Yeah. Be honest, that's about it.
Bro, so I got my Costco membership.
Yeah, Costco.
So, let me see if I can actually like pull it up. So, I told you I got beef. This weekend, Madeline and I went and I got beef jerky meat. Um,
Yeah.
um, and I told you, I was like trying to tell you, like, oh, that's not meat. Grocery? So, one, it was a decent price. It was like $4.50 what I bought. So, not upset per pound. But the big thing, I would say, is that it's like fatless. The piece of meat I got, like I don't got fat, so I wasn't paying for
Yeah,
fat.
so that's good.
That's like beef, technically a beef. See when I do the on the webs on the line, it shows me that like a grade A5 Wagyu beef. I need it to like show
Jesus
me,
Christ. Just
yeah,
show me regular meat.
ground roast.
Do you know what brand it was?
Bro, it was like Costco brand. It just had like a Costco label on it. It was like fresh meat, like in a fresh meat package. I don't know if like I need
This is
to.
all I think this is all like order shit. That's the
Yeah, I
problem.
don't. I guess I don't know how to search for like. I don't know. Maybe you can't. I don't know. Still learning the cost. No, I around. Just show me a picture of it. I should have taken a picture. I did not realize it was gonna be like this complicated. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's bad.
Okay. Bro. Okay, this is close enough. Yeah, this is close enough. Copy image. Send image. Discord. Bro, close enough. Basically. So,
Yeah.
man. Okay. What the fuck? That was $34 for 8 pounds. That's amazing. So
It's
that's
a little
like
high
what I
for what
got.
I'm used to, honestly. I'm getting it in like the threes, but I'm paying for fat, so
Yeah, well, when you're paying, that's like so. I say fatless. There is like a very thin strip on the back of fat, but like
yeah.
it's
Mine have
not
been
the
pretty heavy on fat. Like
no like
I'm talking like I take a pound of fat off.
and like mine is like literally just a thin strip. Like it's there, but it's like
Yeah, I mean
maybe like.
that's great.
But also look at the shape. It is perfect slicing shape. Like it is already in this
That's one of
log
the reasons
form.
why I love. See, I go the other way, because um,
Oh, you go
if
with the
you
grain.
if you cut against the grain for beef jerky, it tears apart better.
Wait, am I? So if I cut it in that log form, isn't that against the grain?
No, that's with the grain for I round.
Really? I thought it
Yeah,
with.
that grain is running vertical here.
Yeah, so cutting it left to right would be against the grain.
Yeah, so you cut this way.
Yeah, that's what way I cut.
Cuts like, oh, okay, yeah. I cut circles off
But
of it. Yeah.
yeah, because that's like the log. Because if you just have a log, you can feed into it and like slice it
Yeah, yeah,
down
yeah.
like a
Okay.
little.
Yeah. Then we're both doing the same thing. Exactly.
Yes. Um, but
I
it's been
usually
perfect.
cut that in half too. Then.
Yeah, but this is a nice logged slice.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. I slice it first, stack them, and then cut them down so that they're smaller pieces.
So like, one, this is a good price. Two,
Yeah,
got
no,
no
it
fat.
is.
That like
Yeah,
the amount of fat I have to cut off, Bruno, none.
good stuff.
And it's in good shape. I'm so excited. This is gonna make my life like 1,000 times easier.
Yeah, I'm. Let me know how it goes. I'm there. I'm in. If only I wasn't at the perfect spot in between three Costco's.
Bro, just you can stop. You can come down. We'll just go to Costco and we'll load up on the meat. But yeah, got some of that. Got like 7 pounds of ground beef for like a good price. Forget what pound. But yeah, Costco's is fun. It's a fun place.
I'm planning on buying some steaks from Sam's coming up.
Are you
Gonna make some good steaks. Yeah,
thick?
they're probably gonna end up being thick steaks. Yeah.
I bought half a cow, but it only ended up being 4 steaks because I cut them into like two
No,
inch thick
yeah,
steaks.
I'm talking like they're probably gonna be like this
Yeah, I
ribeyes.
know. I know what you're gonna do, and
Gonna be
I'm gonna have to hear
delicious,
about.
man.
It goes in cycles. You get like half a cow, then you get all upset because you cut them into like goddamn like.
See, you joke, but I've literally done that before.
I know. It's like, oh,
Like without exaggeration, I've I went even further than buying half a cow, Nick. Me and my uncle like raised a cow.
oh my god. Then you cut it into like cow
No,
slabs and like.
they're like literally right there. We
You
hold
have
on.
pictures of this? What was her name?
Probably. We didn't try and name it too much.
Yeah. Cow, get over here.
No, I don't have any phone picture. There's a picture somewhere. I'll have to take a picture of it sometime. It was young Bruno and cow.
Literally, the amount of steaks you get out of one slab of cow is like 1/3 of the amount of steaks I would get out of cow. I cannot imagine how you eat like this thick chunk.
See, like my normal steaks aren't that bad.
Not seen your normal steaks.
No, you haven't. My normal steaks are probably like this,
Yeah,
like
normal.
3/4 inch.
Yeah,
That's normal. Yeah.
but all the ones I hear about are like, oh
Okay.
well,
The last ones weren't my fault. Okay.
they weren't.
I told them to cut them like. Oh no, that one was my fault. The time before that wasn't my fault.
I was gonna, I was gonna object, but I guess I was like, maybe he didn't ask me if they sliced it. Cause I remember it was like
No.
that
Okay.
was some rain delay shit that you said you picked up.
Yeah. Uh huh. So the last one, I got cut fucking square because I got a sous vide machine, and it was a really small loin of New York strips.
Right.
So they were like inch and a half by inch and a half squared. That one was my fault. But that was because I had a cooking method that made it work correctly and they would turn out to be good steaks. The time before that, I took a whole ribeye up to the counter to get sliced. Now keep in mind, this is like $90 of meat, you know.
Yeah. Oh
It's
yeah.
it's a lot of meat and it's a lot of money. I took it up to get sliced and said, "Hey, can I get these like 7/8, like almost an inch?" And they gave them back to me and they were cut about a half an inch. Like labeled as a half an inch.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, this isn't what I said. I don't know who these are for. This isn't what I wanted." And this was after I picked out the one that I wanted from the case and all that bullshit. So I said, "I'm not taking this." And I went and picked out another one and told them to slice it an inch.
Mm-hmm.
And then they went, "Okay, fucking sure," and cut them like an inch and a quarter. Because I think that they were angry with me. So that one might have been my fault. A little bit. But not really.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
And the other thing was, I thought I was going crazy and said the wrong thing, but I was on my phone, like with a headphone in, on the phone with my dad at the time. And I
Mhm.
was talking to him while I was waiting. And I just told him to hold on when I got called. So he heard me say what I said to them. So I had confirmation that I wasn't crazy.
But are you
It's not my
crazy?
fault. No, I'm not crazy.
Oh, Bruno. But okay. Yes. Um.
Speaking of grocery store, at that same place, I bought some crab meat the other day.
Yeah, because you were gonna make something
Did
with
I
crab
did I
dip.
tell this story already?
No.
No, that was my grandmother that made crab dip.
No, no, no.
But
You wanted to make something with
I might.
imitation crab.
And no, this is real crab.
Oh.
And jambalaya. I wanted
Oh,
jambalaya
jambalaya.
with
Yeah.
crab.
That was
So
gumbo.
I bought these cans of crab meat. Apparently, they're not too bad because my grandmother also wanted one as I was telling a story in passing, so I picked one up for her.
Hmm.
And she made some crab dip out of it. And seemed pretty good. It wasn't like junk crab meat. It was like $6 or something. Like 6.90 something, I think, for some crab meat.
I I don't
So
I don't I don't know if I want. I'm sure it's good, but that's like not something I want people to brag to me about that like they brought cheap crab meat.
I understand what you're saying, but also it was like $7, so I'm gonna give it a shot and see how it goes. Maybe I'll tell you the ways of canned crab meat.
Maybe.
Because crabs are expensive. Like, lump crab meat is ridiculous.
Mhm.
It also doesn't stay fresh very long, is the other thing. Whereas this stuff is like sealed and stable. So,
Oh, Mango is upset that he's trapped in here.
well, he's the one
But yeah,
that stuck himself under your futon.
he loves to hide under the futon, and then like now he's like looking at me like, why am I stuck here? I'll let him out in a second. Or Cider's under on the other side, and she's like playing with him. I don't know. Let me open the door. Big crab in a can. I like chicken in a can. Chicken in a can's good.
Tuna.
I'm not a
I'm
big
a,
tuna guy. Oh, hey,
I'm a tuna guy.
there he is. There he is.
Bingo!
What's he up?
Plop.
Yeah, he's doing a roll. Um, bro, boxed. You get like
Oh, love boxes?
no. You get canned chicken.
Oh, okay.
And
Canned
you get
chicken.
mac and cheese, but like Giant has this like it's like a microwavable container of mac and cheese.
Sure, yeah.
So you get that, you warm that up like halfway, then you get your can of chicken, you mash that up,
Mm-hmm.
throw it in the mac and cheese,
I could see this being good.
stir it in, heat up
Yeah.
the mac and cheese the rest of the way, dump a bunch of hot sauce in it. You get like
Ooh.
you got like buffalo. I use like the Frank's buffalo style hot
Mm-hmm.
sauce.
Yep.
And I get like buffalo chicken mac and cheese, and like for a couple dollars and like not a lot of
Sounds
effort,
pretty good. Yeah.
it's like good. You get the meat in there for like the protein. You get the
I feel
fillingness of
like
the.
I want to get and use more cans of meat, like chicken, maybe experiment with some ham or salmon, you know?
Hmm.
I just don't use them very often. I don't know.
Oh well, I don't know if I want salmon in a can.
Yeah, well,
I only do salmon like
I
raw,
don't either, but that's the thing. I
sushi
don't
grade.
know.
Give me that sushi grade salmon.
I mean, yeah, I make salmon too. Sous vide salmon changed me. That shit's delicious.
My mom's not a big fish person, so we don't cook it. So I just get it when I eat sushi, and she doesn't like sushi, so we don't even eat sushi that much. What if you
Have you tried
play?
your sushi restaurant near you
No, maybe
to
this
see if they
Friday.
have other stuff that
Maybe
she
this
would
Friday.
enjoy?
My
You know, so you can do like a combo sushi and other Asian cuisine kind of thing.
both my brothers are stopping by on Friday, and we said we'd go out after, so we might go to the Wasabi Bistro.
Nice. Sounds good.
Yeah. Um, but they have a platter that's like spicy, spicy tuna, spicy salmon, and then a spicy California roll.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna do an a la carte spicy crab roll, and I'm just gonna be
Ooh.
in the spicy like
Yeah.
spicy triad
You know,
quadad.
speaking of Japanese cuisine, okay. So it's Christmas, right?
I don't I don't see where what did, am I on the right? What train did I just hop on?
It's Christmas, right? That means I
Yeah.
gotta wrap presents.
Yeah.
That means I gotta drink to be able to wrap presents and not hate myself.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
It's like a tradition at this point that I just drink when I wrap presents.
Right.
So I decided to buy some sake.
Sake.
I'm not a big sake guy, apparently.
It's not good.
Like, it was underwhelming as fuck.
I don't like it. It's
I
not
don't, I
good.
didn't hate it, but I also was like, why? Why do
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Well, I guess you like the because it
See, I drink whiskey.
unless I got
Like,
really shitty
I,
one, it
I
burns,
went
right?
from, mine didn't.
Well, yeah, but you drink wit like it
Oh,
wouldn't burn.
whiskey? Yeah.
But
Whiskey's
you're
like,
like you're in that realm of liking that. So like it's like
yeah.
someone that likes really spicy food that says, "Oh, it's not spicy," and then someone that's just like, "Oh,
See, I don't find whiskey to burn that. I don't know.
that's why you like
I
it."
mean, it's definitely alcohol, but like, I don't have trouble drinking it. So I guess that's why I like it. Yeah, you're probably right.
Okay, he does not want to leave. Okay, whatever. Immediately ran under the futon the minute I opened the door. Like, whoa, what are you?
Scary.
Okay, whatever. Um,
It was
okay,
like water wine. I don't know. It reminded me of like the alcohol content of wine, but then it just had like next to no taste.
gotcha.
And I'm sure that there are other kinds of sake too. And this isn't the only one, and I understand that. Like I know there's cloudy sake, whatever, that's a lot sweeter and different. This wasn't that. Maybe that would have been better. I don't know.
I think you just like things that burn.
I guess, man. I don't know. But yeah, I went to whiskey after that, and it was delicious. So
Okay. Well, you get your presents wrapped.
I did. Dumb
Are you happy with
shapes.
your Are you happy with your present getting this year?
I mean, sure. Yeah. Nothing too noteworthy, to be honest with you, but, you know, it was a
Yeah,
good
sometimes.
holiday season.
Good.
How about yourself? Anything noteworthy?
Uh, I said you like inspired me for my parents' gift of the hand warmers.
Yeah.
So we'll
How'd that
see.
go?
I didn't see him use
Didn't
them,
didn't
but
see them
then
yet?
again, well,
Oh,
like I
didn't.
didn't
Yep.
wasn't really in the position to like see them use them.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Because I like just got them. But yeah, so we'll see. Hopefully, hope those are good. My brother's good stuff. Got Madeline books, even though we weren't supposed to do gifts, so I like won that one. Uh,
Oh, remember Secret Santa? Yeah.
mhm, yeah.
So apparently Eric, that little Funko addict, had a Groot already. I tried looking at pictures to make sure he didn't have shit.
Did he
Apparently I
have a
didn't see it.
Christmas group?
He had Christmas Groot, but I got him the special glow in the dark one. And he was all like, I love it.
Okay, so
So
now he has two, but one's a special one that glows in the dark.
exactly. You got it.
Gotcha.
That man's an
Can't get
addict.
Man has how many of them? It is
I
ridiculous.
don't know. I don't know. And I said to him, like, if you want to return it, I have no issues. Like, I'm not offended or anything like that. I will gladly help you if you need it to return it. But he was like, no, I love it. So apparently it was okay. And I also got him beef jerky. Not my own, but beef jerky.
Yes,
And apparently it's good. So,
it's good. Making, I don't know when I'm making some. I'd say this weekend, but I don't want to deal with it with the.
yeah. Do you do anything holiday wise for New Year's?
Just go to hang out with people on the like New Year's party.
Okay.
I guess I could. Well,
I didn't know if you, like, my
depends on how my
grandmother
Friday
has
goes,
a
maybe.
meal.
'Cause I guess I could do it Saturday. I can cook it all Monday. I don't know. Depends. Maybe the
I got
weekend after that.
cannolis for Christmas dinner. That was exciting.
What? It's not. That's dessert.
Yeah. Yeah. It was the dessert for Christmas cannolis. But they were Philly cannolis. They were good ones.
Oh, because you get your lasagna.
Yeah.
Man,
Lasagna.
but not enough.
No, I always want more lasagna.
I don't know. Maybe that should be a New Year's resolution. Just make it like understand process.
It's you don't understand how hard that is to do.
Exactly. That's why it needs to be your resolution to do it.
I actually have. I don't think I've ever made lasagna myself.
Really.
Yeah.
Teach
I
a
always
man.
just make like the rigatoni counterpart or ziti counterpart, which is
Teach a
like
man a
almost lasagna.
lasagna. He'll be fed for a week. I mean, we don't make great lasagna, but we make lasagna every once in a while. We have it for a few
Do you
days.
use ricotta cheese in it?
Yes.
See, the lasagna I know doesn't use ricotta cheese at all.
Yeah, I know. Eh.
It's weird,
Like,
I know.
I feel like mine always has, but I know there's other types. I just
Yeah.
sometimes we use the bacon noodles. Sometimes we use the noodles you have to bake before you make those noodles.
I've learned that they're very different.
They are.
Because my grandmother has made me the one that you don't have to pre boil the noodles,
Mhm.
and it sucks the life out of everything.
Yeah.
Still good, just not the same.
I'm guessing
It's
your
just.
grandma like she doesn't make her own noodles, right? She just like buys a
No,
box.
she's. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe she'll learn. Maybe you should. What happened to all your tomatoes? Why aren't you making like your own homemade pasta sauce?
Because I just use cans of stuff instead and make my own
Yeah.
pasta sauce.
Yeah, but you grew all these tomatoes.
I didn't grow any sauce tomatoes, though. None of them were sauce tomatoes.
What are you talking about? You grew like 50 varieties of shit. You tell me you didn't
None
grow
of them were
pasta?
sauce tomatoes.
What? What were they?
Like slicing tomatoes.
How many types of slicing tomatoes did you need?
You know, because some of them die, you gotta have enough.
How many slices? What are you putting all these slices on?
All kinds of stuff, dude. Just eat
What?
them. They're tomatoes. Got a problem with tomatoes?
Yes, I do.
I can tell.
They're awful.
Got
Raw
the wrong
tomatoes
tomatoes.
are disgusting.
I don't know
Process
what
them.
you're talking about.
Process them to any degree and they're edible, but like raw is just like they're wet, soggy. They just ruin the taste. Like the only thing I can think of that ruins any sandwich I get more is pickles, because a pickle permeates
I
any
okay,
sandwich.
yeah. Pickles can be a problem.
Pickles permeate any sandwich you make,
Yeah.
and that's why you have to ask for no pickles to begin with. You can't just remove them. But the second thing that just
Sometimes I
ruins,
like pickles.
sure,
Sometimes.
whatever.
Like I traded some sauerkraut for pickles
Yeah,
and some steak sauce.
but Yeah,
to my neighbor up there.
I get a sandwich and a gross soggy tomato is just sitting there like grossing my whole sandwich up.
Yeah, they can be bad.
Yeah. So why I'm not gonna like hope to like tomatoes on the off chance one might be good. I'm just gonna hate them all so that I can like never have to like be on the wrong side of it. Why do you make sauce? Why, are you still growing next year? Are you still gonna be growing Bruno?
Probably. Maybe.
Wait,
It's
maybe like
been rough, okay? The hopes are low. Motivation is low for growing right now because the past like 4 years I haven't been able to grow shit.
yeah,
Like it just doesn't turn out well.
maybe you should cut down a tree and have some sunlight area that you like grow shit in.
The problem is it's not just cut down a tree. It's cut down like 10 that are the size of my house. And also, they go past my land in that area.
Yeah,
So I'd have
whatever.
to cut down other people's trees.
Are they gonna notice?
Yes. Be like a logging campaign, Nick.
Whatever. You know, like grandma's front yard have some sun.
Yeah?
Put some planter boxes out there. What's she gonna do? Be upset she has like.
The problem's fucking water then. Like it's not
Well,
I
okay. I'm
understand the
sorry.
sentiment. It's just it's
Well, I'm sorry you have no vehicles to move
there
large quantities of water. I'm sorry the.
I
I'm
did it
sorry.
already and it sucks, okay, Nick?
I'm sorry you have no vehicles on your land
I've
that like
done
can
it
help.
already.
Not a
It
razor or a
sucks.
truck or a tractor or a quad.
I have water transport pallet. It's a 35-gallon drum strapped to a pallet with a hose
Yeah.
connection on it. It
Oh,
just
if only you had a
sucks.
machine. If only you had a machine that could easily move that stuff. Do you have pictures of this thing?
I'm looking. I gotta find it.
I'm
It's
sure.
hard.
Why don't you like build an irrigation system?
The hoses. I need like 200 feet of hose.
Oh, I'm sorry. You probably don't know anybody in this world that couldn't get you like 200 feet of hose
Bro,
because,
I would just have to collect all of it. It's a problem.
oh, I got a hose guy, guys. My hose
No,
guy, he hooks me.
I'm gonna be honest. I have the hose, okay? I just don't wanna. Nick, I just don't want to.
Okay, so now we're getting to the root of it. Maybe we aren't Farmer Bruno. Maybe we're Farmer Market Bruno, where we go to the farmer market.
Yeah, I see that now you're speaking my language. Go to the auction.
Yeah, go buy a pallet worth of tomatoes because you know a guy, and they're like 59 cents a pallet, and you're gonna be like, it's a good deal, Nick. Um, but yeah, maybe we'll
What
just
year was that I did that?
maybe maybe you should try like potatoes. I think they're like hardy.
Potatoes?
Yeah, because I think they grow in like barren wastelands. They don't need sunlight. I mean, what else do you eat with your steak? If not a big baked potato.
Potatoes. Yeah, potatoes.
But you never mash a potato?
I do sometimes, but not very often.
You could smoke a potato.
I could. You're not wrong with that.
You get some butter. You get tinfoil and you get butter. You put slabs of butter in the smoker and it smokes and the
Mm-hmm.
butter melts and like marinates this potato.
Mm-hmm.
Twice baked potatoes?
Oh, there. I've done that a couple times. It's a lot of work with what I was doing, but they're very good.
Yes. Potato skins. Cut them in half. Throw some cheese. Um, and some bacon bits.
Yeah, those are also good.
See? Let's
Maybe
do
potatoes are the way.
maybe
Maybe you're
turnips.
right.
Turn it into vodka. Why don't you still? Why don't you become a? Why don't you try to make your own moonshine?
I don't know, man. I don't
I
know.
mean, you can go like blind from it, but whatever.
Yeah, that's not the greatest. Blind. I like my eyes.
Yeah, but it's if you just make it too strong. We'll cut it back.
Okay, I see my water barrel. Now, where the fuck is the picture of me using it? Go
Where'd you get
back
this
from
water
here.
bill from? You know a guy?
Had it for a long time. Because way back in the day, I used to, in the back,
Yeah.
way back garden,
Yeah.
take water back there. But that was when I was small.
The tractor was big.
Well, I didn't have a tractor back then.
Oh, so you carried it.
Strapped it to the back of the four wheeler.
Damn.
Okay. Was it this year then? Still looking for this damn thing. I know it exists. So where is it?
Potatoes, turnips, carrots. Have you grown carrots?
I have not tried carrots.
I think they need sunlight. Because they got those big bushy stalks.
That's a problem.
I guess turnips do too. Hmm. Root-based vegetables. Ginger. I don't know. I think you need humid climate for ginger.
Ah, aha.
Yams. I don't know if all yams grow underground.
Okay, so here you go.
See, what? That's perfect. I don't
Look,
know
I
how you get
know that
pressure.
it's
Unless you
you
just like lift.
take it higher. I was
I get
running a
that.
sprinkler off this thing.
I understand when you have a tractor, yes, but I don't understand how you got it higher when you had a quad.
It just didn't come out very much. It trickled.
Okay.
You got to have the hose go down so it just flows out. With the tractor, I went higher and I got like pressure. Like
Yeah.
it was like a normal hose almost.
Right.
There exists a video of this thing working, but I don't see it, so I don't know where it is. That's my water barrel.
Hmm.
Fun fact, made that before we got our server.
I mean,
Because I have pictures of the server after that.
um, I haven't had the servers for that long.
It's been 4.5 years.
Yeah, it's not that long. But yeah,
It's
Um,
not that young either.
no, it's an old fucking server.
Because it started at like 10 years old.
Yeah, it was pretty old, fucking old. Um, yeah, we'll see. Maybe in the spring you'll have a lot of motivation, and I'll be able to convince you
Maybe.
to grow like some. Cause you could grow your own tomatoes. You can make your own pasta sauce. Then you can make your own lasagna with the pasta sauce.
Am I going to grow wheat now too and make some flour out of it and make pasta?
No, I think like wheat's one of those things that's like really fake. Cause who actually grows like who really grows real wheat? It's like who grows real corn? I've never seen anyone grow like real corn. It's all like fake corn, like feed corn. It's all feed corn. Like anything we look at is
There
all
is
like
a
that
lot of
fake.
feed corn.
So it's just like fake because you like
Or corn for like silage.
yeah like all the corn we look at I've ever seen is like fake. I've never seen like corn that you like actually like oh let me like pull this off and shuck it and be able to eat it. It's like
Yeah.
well
They don't grow a lot of that.
no. So it is. But yeah, get maybe you could grow your own onions so you could put it in your tomato sauce. Have you
Maybe.
grown onions?
Nope.
I think they're hardy. I
Possibly.
think I think they need acidic soil because they are acidic.
I see that's past my knowledge. I don't know about that.
They need the acid to be acid. I think that's why tomatoes thrive, because they can thrive in awful, like worse off soil.
Well, let me tell you, they don't thrive here.
That tends to be more of a lack of sunlight. I think they need like light.
Probably. I think that's my issue.
But like
Just
when
don't
everyone,
get
like
enough
everyone
light.
can grow, typically everyone can grow tomatoes, and I think it's because they thrive in bad soil.
I see. I kind of makes sense.
I mean, maybe that's false, but like
Yeah, I
there's there's not too many people in this world I've ever heard like be like, oh, I can't grow tomatoes in my soil. Now other things, yes, but like a cherry tomato plant seems to grow in like anything.
that thing will grow out of cracks in the macadam.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Me neither. All I know is it's not working.
Um. All right. Before I move on to my next thing, do you want to rate the mix?
Sure, dude. Let's do it.
I know you love. I know this. You're a big fan of this one.
I was something.
I have an explanation, and I
Let's
hope.
hear it.
No, no, no. We have to talk about it first because the explanation doesn't
Okay.
make sense until we've talked about it.
Okay.
Big Booty Mix number 4, not copyrighted for many reasons. I can tell you. So, in terms of intro, I'm sure you loved it, right? Like it was a good intro, right?
I didn't think the right thing was playing, Nick. I double checked to make sure I was listening to the right thing.
Yes. It like screamed at me and then just like went into it.
I need to I listened to this like right after the last podcast, so I need to remind myself. So I'm gonna
I was,
start playing it for myself while we're talking about it.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was very loud and aggressive and like definitely
There was a chicken in there, man.
So again to my like baseline of if an intro is like solid in the sense that it like builds up, comes from nothing, isn't harsh, it's a 5. This was harsh, just came out of nowhere, didn't really turn into anything. So I'm gonna give it a 3. This one a 3 as well as the last one.
I was going for a 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with a 3. So I think the last like I rated it as bad as last week's.
See, I think it was worse.
You think it was worse? They were both
Personally,
bad,
I do.
but they aren't even hitting my like baseline of 5. So that is like that's just bad for me. I wasn't upset with the song. I wasn't upset that it was like upbeat. There's a couple like redeeming qualities of it. Um.
So, and I remember this now because it's playing. The second intro, I'm gonna call it, was better than the first one.
Oh yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
they started actually playing something that mixed into everything, that was better. I don't know.
They,
I wasn't
they
a fan.
definitely want. They definitely want a direction with it.
See, like coming into it, I was like, ah, one had the music, two had the flow, three had the decent song selection, or you know, and they added sound clips. I thought, oh, they got the they got the equation. They know what they're doing. And then I got into this one, and I was like, huh, okay. We're
This
going
one,
for the fourth piece of the puzzle, but the puzzle's finished.
I swear to God, I only heard 2 sound clips, and it was both of them just saying 2 friends.
Yeah, I don't remember anything else.
I like was trying to listen the whole time. I'm like, is this a sound clip or just a song they're trying to use? But I know they said 2 friends twice.
Yep. And for that, I'm gonna give him a 2.
E- Yeah, give me. Yeah, that's fine. I was
I
gonna give
mean,
him. I was like thinking about a 1, but like whatever. They did it twice. It was like on brand.
it
Sure,
could be worse.
could be worse.
They could they could be throwing chickens in, like
Good.
they did.
Um, it. I wonder if they're gonna like, one of these times they're just gonna pick it up a lot, and it's gonna be great. but I feel like
It
we're still
the problem is it might be 11 and we might have to wait until then.
bro. Song selection, Dookie,
There were a couple okay ones, but the rest of it was pretty bad.
and I have more comments about that after we're done rating. But like, I was giving mine a 3. There was only like a few songs I was like, oh yeah,
I was thinking of 4.
3. You
Also
think of a
bad, but like I don't
nah?
know.
I'm like looking at a list of all the songs on it right now. There's only a few that I like. There's only a couple that I like. I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, had okay
Otherwise known
flow.
as not good.
Had okay flow. I'm gonna give it that. It had okay flow for whatever it
It
was.
was
It like,
okay. Yeah.
yeah. Uh,
Except the fact that they needed a second intro.
if you can you put a 5 in it for me and see what the final thing is. I don't want it to like influence too much, but like, does that put it? Is that the
Three and a
worst one?
quarter.
Yeah, that's where I want it. Cause I do think it's the worst one. I don't think that's being too generous. I'll go to 5. It had a decent enough flow.
I think I'm gonna join you with that. It was like they made do, but like it was still a pile of shit, but they made it okay.
Like again, it was definitely the
They
worst.
worked with it.
It was definitely the worst. The only reason one is better is because it had bangers. Like it
Yeah,
had it
no,
like
honestly, yes.
um and it had a decent intro, like in comparison.
Yeah, absolutely.
Um so here's my thought. This was their fourth one. They did 3 others.
Yeah. They've
They're
got the
still trying to
keys.
they're still trying to find themselves. And they sat there and they questioned. They said to themselves, "Are people listening this because they just want to hear a mix of um instrumental? Or are they listening to this because they want to listen to like actual mixed up songs?" And I think they talked about it and they said, "Let's do one that's just like a mainly instrumental mix with like a little bit with like not as much verses." Or maybe
Okay.
their first ones were being copyrighted. For some reason they decided, "Hey, let's do less verse and let's do more instrumental and see if it's good."
And so I think you're onto something because I think that they always use acapellas
Hmm.
because they're easier to get copyright for, so that they don't have to deal with that.
But they weren't doing that for the first couple.
Yeah, no, the first ones were like straight from the line.
So for some reason, I think they decided let's do less and let's try to get in trouble less by doing
Yeah,
less. And I think that's where we
you
got
might.
with here.
I think you're onto something.
But I think it was a bad result.
Yeah,
I appreciate the try because it definitely is a question. Like, are people like, do they just want like the mixed music?
yeah.
But it doesn't work.
No, no, it doesn't.
So that was my thought. I was thinking like, because it's still early. Like, they have to, they're gonna try some things. And that was just that was my thought. Do you have the SoundCloud link? Oh, I was curious how many. I know the views are skewed, but like even people going back. What's their SoundCloud page? Friend.
Um,
It's one I'm on.
so these are re-uploads,
Yeah, but like,
but
so
it's
it's like,
looking like 6 is a turning point, maybe.
yeah. And I get the re-uploads, but like that's still 700,000 people that went back and re-listened to it after it was
Yeah,
re-uploaded.
looks like we gotta wait till 10. Honestly,
Yeah, well, I think 9 shouldn't be horrible.
but the jump to 10 of
Yes,
being
yes.
like 9 million versus 3, I feel like 10 is when it's like, hey, we got it.
Um,
We'll see.
yeah, whatever. It was another one. Won't throw that one again. I'm still on the 3 still puts me
No,
on the
fuck no.
Three's still on my maybe.
3 or 2?
Two.
Okay.
Um, 5.3 is not horrible. This one definitely is a 3.2.
This one wasn't good. I
Nah,
tried to not influence you too much, but I sent you a DM of like, what the fuck?
I was like
And
by
you were like,
myself
what?
on the morning of Christmas on the turnpike, just like by myself. I was like, I hit a good chapter end of my book, and I'm like, whatever, you know, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna start the next chapter, and I want to listen to music. I need to get this done. So let me, let me, let me see. Let me, like throw it on, and it's got assaulted. I'm like, oh my god, I'm jarred. I about like swerved off the road. I'm like, oh, wow. And then it just didn't get better. And then like an hour later, it finished, and I'm like, wow.
Yep. That's. You got it.
Big booty Nick 5. This one, um, I'm doing. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. I love the picture. Please read the release. I'm trying to read the SoundCloud comments. Yeah,
Oh. I listened to the first 5 seconds. I have hope. I'll tell you that much.
I think this is the lot. I think this is one of the last ones there they use an explicit picture for the um
Um,
big.
is it?
It's like one of the next two or one of the last ones.
Is there a way to make this a different list? Can I get a different format? But no, like 5 and 6 both are
Okay,
straight
then
up
maybe
just
6 is the last one because 7's just like a bikini on a
yeah.
line, and then from there they
Well, hold on a second. This one also. Oh no, that's a gnome. We're okay. We're safe.
yeah I you can count that one if you want, but that's like
I just the tiny thumbnail. I couldn't tell what it was. I was trying to
yeah. I think 13 is like
like
booties but like vegetables, so I don't like really
yeah. There's a pepper one.
yeah,
Yeah, that's 13.
which is whatever.
Oh, so these are playing as I click them,
Yeah.
bro. 10. 10's gonna be fire. I can tell from the first second. Okay.
Oh, I was working out today, and I told I told Google to put it on 11. I have opinions,
I'm sure you
but,
do.
but we're weeks away from 11.
I'm sure you have opinions.
I won't disagree with you on some parts, but I think I'll disagree with you on other parts on that one.
Sure. And maybe I'll change my opinion when we get there. Honestly, who knows?
Maybe I this is fun. This is a fun thing for me. I like quantifying them. This is one of those things that like you tweet them afterwards that like oh rated all the big booty mixes and they're like sick. Then they'll be like oh everyone else do it to get like bump up their views. Like this is one of those things you like dope your like audience into like radium so you bump up your view count.
That's big brain.
That is big brain.
That's big brain.
Get every Get everyone to re-listen to all 22 and or by the end of this 23 big booty mixes. So many more views. It's so much money. Cause not anymore since I have premium, but like the YouTube ones had like ads every like 5 seconds. If you listen to it on mobile.
Really? That's terrible.
Yeah. Do you have an incognito?
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh yeah,
Which video?
your whole fucking thing say. Um, do like the newest one probably. 'Cause it'd be shitty when Madeline and I were listening to him in the car. So like every couple seconds, or like every couple minutes, you had to like stop it. Does it not show ads? Does it not have
Oh,
ads?
shit.
Oh,
My bad.
that works in incognito.
You can make it work.
Yeah, still zero.
Shit. I got more ads. Oh,
It's fine if it's not.
well, I can't fucking tell. Give me the ads, Google.
Yeah,
It apparently
I
it
I
knows, man.
I
I don't
know
know.
this is fake because like you just reloaded a YouTube video like 5 times and got 0 ads. That's just not how YouTube works anymore.
I know. Like I'm trying to get to them and I just can't. Okay.
Let me
Yeah,
see if
if you
I
go
can.
into your extension page, like the manage extensions,
Hmm.
there's if you like go into details, right? You can allow in incognito. So if like
The
you want your
newest.
ad block or whatever. Yeah, bro, I don't have ads. It's just like, nope, I don't get them.
I don't
Let me
see
try a
it.
different video. Oh, there's one. There's a pre-roll. Okay, we're getting somewhere. There's another pre-roll. Okay,
So
move
like
two.
I don't know
I
if it
don't.
shows
I
ads
don't see
on.
any mid rolls.
I don't know. Maybe they don't show them on desktop version. They did on app. It's like app you can see ahead all your ads.
Yeah.
I don't know how to show you that because I have the.
Yeah. No, I got nothing. I don't think I
Oh,
have mid rolls. Which one was
maybe
it?
the.
Do you remember?
I mean, it was normally typically their newest one. Like whatever their newest one was would always have ads. And again, maybe it's different on mobile
Maybe.
because they think people are like they're not just sitting at their desktop watching them. They think they're like out and about listening to them.
Got nothing.
It might just be different. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
You know what it might be?
What?
Got a fucking pie hole.
Yeah. It's
That
whatever.
might be related. Okay.
They do a lot of ads. Okay, that's what we're just gonna end on that. They do a lot of ads. Um, which is fair. They need to make money off of them.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame them.
Yeah. D3. I didn't. Okay. Um, Friday. Friday's a big day. Going to we're like throwing
Yeah.
out
Where you
half our
going?
kitchen. For Christmas we got new pot or new pots, pans. We got new dishware, like cups, plates, mugs, all that nonsense. And we got new like glassware. Bro, we got it. We got it all. So we're gonna either pack up or throw away like half our kitchen and just toss it. Bro, this is what what oh, this is the VM. I forgot your pie hole. Ran that. Ah. 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 Oh yeah, because it's bro, you literally have ads just erased from your life. Have you seen the normal internet in forever? Good. Good. Not you're not missing anything. Mhm. Why? That's interesting. Whatever. Um, yeah. Kitchen upgrade. Just throwing all our mismatched, junky crap, getting new. That's a lot of shit. We have like a lot of shit to like clean, because it'll be like a lot of shit to unpack and clean, and there's a lot of shit to go through. And I need to reorganize my kitchen because I'm upset with it, with how it's organized right now. It's not ergonomically designed.
Just organization stuff, or is it more
I
than
don't
that?
like where things are.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, that's Friday. Um, ooh, I got a cool fucking, like they have Yetis,
Yeah.
and you like have a different styles for like cans and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like think of like um think of like a non-Yeti brand.
Arctic, sure.
No. Uh, why? Trying to think of what it's called. 'Cause what I got
Clean
is not what I
canteen, thermos.
wine bottle. Uh, uh, holder? No. Uh, insulated insulated holder. Yes.
I mean, I see a bunch of them. Now I'm looking. Why
Yeah,
Winco?
it's like this thing. It's not exactly. Oh, 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 oh,
I don't know where you're
oh.
putting that.
Parents got us like basically like a Yeti
Uh,
thing, but like
like
for a
double
pot.
wall insulated
Yeah,
thing.
but for your wine bottles.
That's cool.
Yeah, we've been wanting one.
That's neat.
Oh yeah, wine. It's like a decent brand too. Yeah, it's like yeah. Um,
It's
Trying to
nice
think
if
of it.
you want to like throw it in a bag and take it somewhere, kind of thing.
Yeah. Also like um in the summer, I go to this like the one winery does these like summer concert series where you like go and it's intense. Let me tell you what. Like Madeline and I will go. The first time we went, we just showed up with chairs and we kind of like sat there. But like people literally brought like dining room tables, brought
Jesus
table
Christ!
tablecloths, like candelabras, like
What the
they brought like
fuck?
pallets of food, like lit candles. They were sitting there like they were goddamn like dining.
Jeez.
So the second time Madeline and I did it, we bought like a little table and we brought a pizza. And everyone's like, "Oh, pizza's we should have done that." But like you they 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 sling wine during this event. Let me
I
tell you,
believe it.
because people are buying it. You just buy it by the bottle, and people are just slinging bottles. But we'll buy one. We normally start in the cooler, but now we can just like put it on the table and pour.
Yeah.
It's a fun
You
time.
might. So, I'm trying to think. So, like my Pelican cooler, right?
Mhm. Yeah.
I got the previous model of 20-quart cooler.
Yes.
The new model, they made changes so that they fit wine bottles better. They made it tall boy.
That's good. The issues with wine is some people
So,
make
like,
like the extra long neck bottles, which are just annoying.
yeah.
Not annoying. I like them. They look cool, but then they like
So,
can't
yeah,
fit
like
anything.
this, they claim you can fit 4 bottles of wine in this cooler. It looks like you could squeeze another 2 in there, probably.
Mhm.
Depending on the size, you know. I wanted a flat, sturdy cooler that I could strap to my razor, though, so I was happy about the shape I got. But yeah, I love my cooler. It's an expensive cooler, but the times that I use it, that I need it to keep shit cold, it works great.
If I ever
One of
got
those
one, it would
things
be
that
the Amazon has one. Amazon has their own version of them, but I think it's just like a white label of like something other brand, and they're like yeah, that 45 quart one for $200. Not a bad deal.
The
Simple
Amazon
kit.
commercial one.
Yeah. Then you can get the 45 quart
Yeah.
or the 45 quart towable, but like that one, it's like it has good reviews. Pretty sure it's just a white label of another
I
brand's.
mean, yeah, it's a roto-molded cooler, which that's what they all are, you know.
Hmm.
As long as they don't fuck it up somehow, it should be fine. I just happen to like mine, and I bought that one because of some reasons.
Yeah.
So,
No, I'm just saying if I ever bought one, that would be like the
yeah. I just one of the biggest reasons I went with Pelican over like Yeti is I fucking hate those rubber T handles. And that's what all the Yetis use.
dude. One day Yeti like is gonna be. You're just gonna have a bunch of. You'll be going to thrift stores and there'll be a bunch of Yeti shit for like pennies
Yeah.
because no one wants it.
But
Cause
I like these latches because it's like you push a button
yeah.
and flip up the latch and it's open. It's no fighting, it's nothing
Hmm.
crazy. It's just open.
Madeline and I are
So
going up back up to the Finger Lakes. I don't know if I said that last podcast.
I think you might have mentioned it.
Yeah.
Gonna buy a waffle sandwich again?
No, dude, because they're closed.
Oh, fuck. That's right.
But we're going to that barbecue place.
That place was very good.
The thing, the thing I loved about it the most, and a lot of barbecue places don't do, is they slice their brisket. They didn't pull their brisket.
Yeah.
Very rarely do I find many places that do like slabs of brisket.
I feel like all the places that I've went that were like serious barbecue places did sliced brisket.
Maybe I think it's just different. Like everyone has
It
their
might
place. Like
be.
it is
Yeah.
very much a preference.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say the places I have were not serious, but I think
Yeah.
a lot of the ones I've run into, the person loved their pulled brisket because I think they like it on sandwiches better.
Yeah. Even like I got a sandwich there
Yeah.
and I got a brisket sandwich and it was they sliced it really thick though. Like maybe
Yeah.
too thick. But it was like a big honking slice of brisket on it.
And now I guess those more serious barbecue places I do are like like at festivals and stuff where probably pulling it is easier to be able to put it into trays and throw it on sandwich. Like it might just be
I
the
guess.
environment
Yeah.
that I'm buying it from.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
But like there's a barbecue place down the road from me that does some pretty serious barbecue.
mhm,
And they like when they sell stuff by weight, that's when you know you should be getting slices.
yeah,
Oh,
but they had good sauce, so I'm excited.
they did. Yeah. It was very good.
Hmm.
And even their sides were good too from what it sounded like. Like everyone's sides seemed like they were pretty good.
Tots were good.
Those
That
tots were
corn,
really good.
that corn was. I didn't get it, but it
I
was
was
like
gonna say I
fire.
couldn't remember who was it. Her that got the corn,
It was Fredo, I thought.
Fredo. Oh, I think it was Fredo. It's like, I mean, I know you're eating barbecue, so like your hands are messy already, but fucking corn on the cob,
Yeah, I don't.
not for me, man, not for me.
Oh, I had another comment on Christmas gifts. Um,
Yeah,
Fuck, our neighbor, they're like really sweet and nice, but like our next door neighbor got us a Christmas gift, and like we weren't expecting it, so fuck, Madeline and I had to like panic.
we talking like food or an item?
She got us pancake mix, like a good
Okay,
syrup, and cat toys.
okay, that's like sure. That sounds like a neighbor gift.
Yeah, but like
The scramble of being like, oh shit.
yeah, so after Costco, we had to like go to fucking Target, and we had to like, oh, what the fuck do you get neighbors? And then like Madeline thought they had like a Keurig, so we were gonna get cups, and then like as soon as we went to like look for some like more like unique brands, she like panicked and said, oh, I don't think they have one actually, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I ended up having to get like fucking um uh, like nice hand lotion, some good like like soap, and then like a
Yeah.
hand towel.
That's why I make cookies. It's a good, like, just, yeah, take your cookies. Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
But I do give them out. Like, I gave them to a couple of my neighbors already.
yeah, no thanks.
It's part of homeownership there. You find another thing.
Yeah, not fun. The other neighbors are fine. Don't really talk to them, so it's good. Um, I think one dude like was bored, so the one day it snowed for like 20 minutes, he like did all the sidewalks for snow blowing. But like again, it like snowed for like
How
20
much snow
minutes and
did you get?
wasn't it? Didn't you on
Because
like
I didn't get shit.
Thursday morning you didn't get like an inch?
I got. It was gone by the afternoon, though.
Yeah, that's why like he as soon as he saw it, he started like pushing it. It came down
Jesus
like
Christ.
well, it came down in like a half an hour, and then like it disappeared like by the like you said the afternoon. I think that was winter for us. It's literally gonna be like 60 degrees this weekend.
I know. It's
Like
crazy.
58, I think. Sorry, let me fact check
Yeah.
myself. But like I
Whatever.
think it's like near 60. Bro, we don't get wet. Like meanwhile, Buffalo boys are like extreme
They're
cold,
drowning in snow.
like a foot of ice, and you and me are just like, Wednesday 1-4 Wednesday. I'm seeing 61 degrees in Palmyra. That's like that's like me debating whether I even want to put my jacket on.
Yeah, a high of 62 here. And raining, but 62.
Again, like that's me like saying I'll just take my rain jacket for the day and probably not wear a regular jacket.
Yeah, I can't see back far enough. But, like, by 2 o'clock, this is what my driveway looked like.
Yeah, no, yeah, yeah,
It was just gone.
yeah,
I don't think it was much worse than that. I don't know.
no. Bro, like again, 48, 48, 52, 50, 53, 51, 55, 60, 60, 53, 40. Like
Yeah, no, it's fucking warm.
it's spring. Yeah, that's winter. Winter's over.
Let's see what they have to say for January. They're claiming high of 38 for the rest of the month. That's a shitty guess, though. So
Still the same.
that's not good, man. That's not good weather.
It's still above freezing.
Oh yeah,
Like that's still questionable whether I'll have like frost on my car in the morning.
yeah, absolutely. No,
Uh,
you probably will because it'll get colder than that overnight. But
I haven't had frost on my windshield in like a while.
yeah, me
I've
neither.
been starting. I've like I don't think I've really been starting my car up many days more than like a minute or two before I'm gonna go out just to get like the
Mm-hmm.
steering wheel going. But yeah,
Oh,
crazy. Happy spring.
yeah, really.
I think that's all I had.
I
Kinda.
can't remember anything else.
Uh, Not too much. Tarkov, you gonna play this wipe?
Not seriously, I don't think.
No.
I might hop in to mess around a little bit, but I don't have the desire. But do you?
I don't want to play with the people we would play with.
No. I'm
And
gonna be honest. Her was desperately trying to get me to play earlier, and I gave the excuse of it's still downloading like 3 times because I just didn't want to. He was going nuts, man. And it's like 10-minute queues, and I watched him take a 10-minute queue to die within 3 minutes of getting in.
I don't know why I don't want to
And I
play.
just,
I think it's all the wipes. I think I just get so demotivated by a game that I just continually have to start over. I people get excited on wipes. I don't. I don't have the time to dump into a game to get to a point where I like
the
can
only
finally start
reason I
having
like the
fun.
wipe is because it means that other people don't have to use dog shit gear too. Like they have to use the same bad gear that I do.
I get that for like 2 days.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like it's
Like
too
it
late.
doesn't like, and I've said this. I feel like I've said this since like day one. Streamers will like. This is when streamers love like a fucking Pestily is gonna get geared to the teeth by the end of the week, and then he's just gonna
Yeah.
scrub up on your average player for about a
Yeah.
month.
If you can get ahead of the curve, it's like a wave, man, and you're just getting pushed ahead while everybody's back there flailing in the sea.
All the quests are open because no one's hitting him yet. You're being able to do
Yeah.
anything you want like free, and
Yeah,
then like everyone
it's
catches up, and then
rough.
they get bored and they get upset that they're getting like shot because they have someone has like tier 10 ammo and their tier like 15 armor only protects their thorax.
So, I still subscribe to the Tarkov subreddit.
Hmm.
I don't know why. What some dude was saying, like, this post about how, oh, Kappa's not worth doing because it makes the rest of the game unfun because there's nothing to worth playing for anymore. And someone in the comments was like, yeah, getting Kappa's too easy. And I'm like, what the fuck game are you playing?
Don't you have to get like reach like level 50?
At least. Yeah. I just I
It's
don't
like
understand how someone can say that about this game that
because
takes like 3 months of no lifing anything just to play Tarkov.
that's what they do. That's what they
I
do.
know, but how do you call that easy? That's my problem.
Because it takes them 3 months instead of the whole wipe.
I don't know, man. It's that subreddit is so like toxic and just hateful about everything.
Yeah, because that the community that talks about it dumps all their free like that. This is the only game they play, and they
Yeah.
dump all their hours into it, and it's like not fun. They've made it not fun for themselves.
Yeah, they really
Like
have,
Eric with
honestly.
League. Does Eric have fun with
I
League?
was
No, he
trying to
just
tell him yesterday that he just needs to stop playing League.
no, because he turned it into like a job that he's like, oh, I need to hit or I need to hit plat. Like, no, you don't, bud. Like, why don't you just
Like just the other day, I think it was about Tarkov. I was asking him like, "Oh, you can play Tarkov?" And he's like, "Nah, I don't have any time." And I said, "How many raids of Tarkov could you play if you stopped playing League?"
well,
I think one of them came out. Well, it's just
like
like you could be doing this. You just stop League, and your world opens up.
a whole new world. But yeah, no, it's not interested. I don't know. Maybe when like wipes slow down to like once a year, I'll be more inclined. But this
The
twice a year,
game's supposed to not wipe ever at some point,
I just
which I
can't.
find so hard to believe.
It just can't. It
I
won't.
don't.
It can't.
There's not. Yeah, like what is it gonna do?
It's built into the culture now, and everyone wants it. Like people won't be happy.
I understand that, but Nikita's the type of person that won't give a shit and will do it anyways. Is the problem?
He will. People won't be happy. Like it's not.
Yeah,
They want the continual reset. They want as soon as they someone. Well, it's the people that fall behind the curve wants it. The people that that love being ahead of the curve want it. The people on the curve don't matter because they're just like whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Been like you and me pushed not to the end. We didn't get Kappa, but like we pushed decently far into it.
yeah. We were like mid 30s, I think.
Mid 30s, we got like to the point where we got a big fucking case. we were pretty rich. Like we could do a bunch of raids without being broke boys.
Yeah. I mean, that was the same one that I was flipping shit, but
Yes, but like even if you weren't doing that, I think I ended that with like eight
oh
or
yeah,
nine.
we weren't hurting for money.
I ended with like 8 or 9 million. I did very little to like. I mean,
You
I
didn't
did the basic
artificially
like
boost it.
yeah. So I would assume you'd be like right about there.
Yeah.
Selling my Bitcoin, I wasn't like selling my Bitcoin. I was mining. I was kept trading them in for weapons cases. But if I would have just sold them, that would be
Yeah.
like 1 million or 2 a day minus fuel. But if we ran reserve, you know,
Yeah, we could find that shit.
just get 1 or 2 fuel cans and you've like subsidized your cost for it.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I just don't have that drive isn't there at
And
all.
it has to be.
Yeah.
So
Like I might get excited with everybody playing and be like, "Yeah, I'll hop in for a raid." But I won't give a shit.
no, it's these people. I can't, because it's gonna be her just like off. Be like, her, is that you?
It's going to be
Her,
like
is that you?
her and Fredo and Tucker, and they're all just going to be like gone in different directions.
Comms, comms, comms.
No one's. Is this you? Silence.
Takes a shot. Whoa,
Bang!
whoa, whoa.
Hey, it's me! It's me!
I,
It's
I
like,
was looting. Why didn't you say something? Oh yeah, sorry. My bad. You're right. My bad. Sorry. Okay. Oh well, we should all wear armbands. No, armbands are dumb. Well, yeah, you're right.
fucking. Who gives a fuck about armbands?
Armband of the day. But whatever. You know why? Because
I
that's all we
do.
have for this week's episode. Thursdays are the best days podcast. Thanks for listening and goodbye.
See you later.